Alright, this is the beginning intro before my intro. Okay, remember I told you I said I was going to show you how to do the quick slime? Yeah, just put wooden ash inside a crafting grid and yeah, voila, quick slime. Alright, we'll see you after the intro. Take care, goodbye! Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode for the Witchery Mod showcase. How you guys doing out there? You guys had a good Halloween? I sure did. I was drunk. I'm gonna be honest with you. So don't drink responsibly if you are gonna drink. Okay? Try not to do what I do. Anyway, in this episode, we're gonna cover on how to make the books. We're gonna cover on how to make the distillery. We're gonna also discover new herbs and new ways to do different types of potions. Okay? Alright, in order to get started, let's go over here so I can remind myself what I need to try and do here. Yes. The first thing we're gonna actually have to make before we can make the distillery, and I totally messed that up. Oh, yeah, I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up. Alright. Alright, the first thing we need to do before we make the distillery, I think that's how you pronounce it. Before you make all this, you know, because you got the jars from, of course, getting the clay and stuff. You got iron bars. If you can't go and mine, if you can't craft, you can't mine. If you can't mine, you can't craft. Same goes with gold, butter. But the first thing you need to get is attuned stone. Attuned stone is very important, especially during all your witchery needs. You're gonna need a whiff of magic, a diamond. Diamonds are, I can't stress this enough. You're gonna need a lot of diamonds for this particular mod. Diamonds are essential. They're very important. So, because you're gonna be making a lot of these attuned stones. And these are very important later too. Diamonds and then a lava bucket. This will make your attuned stone in the crafting grid. Okay, we've already covered this over in the first episode. But once you get this, then you can make your distillery because you need the attuned stone in order to make this. Now, in order to get the attuned stone, you need a whiff of magic. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get a whiff of magic. Let's come over here. I think the music's a little loud. Let me turn down my music just a tad. I apologize for that. Okay, this went. Okay, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Oh well. Anyway, this altar is very important because it's powering everything that's witchery around here. Altars are very important. Before you can do any types of magics with your altar, you first gotta learn the basics. Well, this one's the basics over here. Now, I showed you how oak saplings get you the exhaling of the horned one. The spruce saplings gets you the hen of rebirth, and the birch saplings gets you the breath of the goddess. Okay? This is your basics that you always get first before you ever start anything else. Then once you start getting the hawthorn, the aldor, and the rowan saplings, you burn them the same way that you burn these in your witchery oven. And you get from the hawthorn the odor of purity, or the aldor sapling for the reek of misfortune, or the rowan sapling for the whiff of magic. Now the whiff of magic is what you need in order to get your attuned stone. You need a lot of rowan saplings. When you do that, you have to go around. Now this is my idea. I go around and I chop down as many of these rowan trees as possible, and then replant them. And I just keep doing that all over the place. Okay? And yeah, that's the best thing you can do. This is why, you know, I used to love decorating with my witch's oven. I used to go all out. Anyway, once you get, we're going to get over there in just a moment. You saw that over in the corner of your eye. I know what you're thinking. You come over here and you get the distillery. Once you craft your distillery, now you can start making the fun type potions. You can see in this little chat right here what I've got. So, over here, look at this. This is your next step. I made a little line out of here. Now, in order for this to power the distillery, see how it's going right now. I got all these puppies going. I got all of them going. Some of them are already done. Some of them ran out of pots. But yeah, the ones that ran out of pots, maybe I should feed. You know what? I should feed some more. Let me go to my jar. Some of them take a lot of jars. I just wanna note that out to you. Okay. I want to take a lot of jars. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I'm keeping going with that, but alright, this is the first one, distillery. Okay? You need that in order to get the oil of vitriol. Yeah. By using foul fumes, which is very important. I know it sounds like foul fumes are not important, but it really is. Because you get a lot of it, especially when you burn wood and all this and all the other saplings and stuff. Or anything that you burn inside that witchery oven, you get foul fumes. And then you get quick slime. Oh gosh, did I show you how to get the quick slime? I might have to pause later on to show you exactly how to get the quick slime. I apologize for that ahead of time if I haven't shown you. But yeah, in order to get that, that's why I put these little pictures right here so you know exactly what this one pumps out. And always make sure you have your clay jars in there. And yeah, you are not going to be able to power these things unless you get an altar. And that will be covered in our next episode that I'm going to be doing. This episode's going to be a little short because I want to try and explain to you exactly what these distilleries process. Okay? The second distillery does the diamonds. This is why I said the diamonds are very, very important. Because it pumps out the diamond vapor. Diamond vapor is used in many different types of potions that you use. I can't stress enough. And then you get the odor of purity, so you'll get a lot of that too. That's why when you do the Witches mod, make sure you have like other mods that go with it. That's why I added the Pam's mod. And that's going to be explained later on during the series. I'll be adding in Pam's mod with the Witchery, so you get an idea as to why I added the Pam's mod. Okay, but yeah, this is another one that you're going to need for a sexual bee. Once you get a whole bunch of these, you'll be fine. Now, this one's another important. Refine Evil. Refine Evil is very important for one of your certain particular spells, as well as a potion you need. And it's very, very difficult to obtain that unless you have, you guessed it, ghast tears. You can either go to the nether and kill ghasts, or I can explain to you later on how to get it easier without having to kill yourself every time. And then the diamond vapor, of course, the most expensive vapor that you're probably going to use. You need these two in order to get odor of purity, a reek of misfortune, foul fumes, and refine evil. Now you get all this little bunch when this thing pumps out. Then this one right here, ender pearls. You get ender dew. Ender dew is very important in certain types of spells, as well as some of the potions you get. Plus you get whiff of magic, so you get all this goody goodies, you know, in one pump off of an ender pearl. Plus it eats up your clay jars like mad. And there's another one. This one takes lapis lazuli and the breath of the goddess. You get the tears of the goddess. You get the whiff of magic. These slime balls. Oh, look at that. Slime balls. If you don't want to go chase down slimes and you don't have slime islands and certain mods that you get, then this is the best thing you can do. Plus you get foul fuel. So you get all this stuff. Make sure you keep everything in storage. I can't fathom enough. I try to organize really bad. You're about to annoy me. What the hell are you? These two are later on. And I can't stress enough as to what these two are going to be. because those are later on in the future. But yeah, in order to get your distillery, you have to make it from the crafting grid the way I showed you over here, and that's with all the important ingredients that I've explained to you on how to get the distillery. Now, here's the fun part: the books. That's going to be our next step in this episode. Okay. All right, the books. Books are over here. I put the witchery books and stuff. They're all in order. Oh, oops. Anyway, I put these in order so that way you guys can craft them a lot easier. If you hate squids like I do, and I hate squids, go and kill squids to get ink sacs, and then go around and find chickens to get feathers, because you're going to need ink sacs and feathers in order to make the book. Also, go to a town if you want to be able to get books too. And belladonna is very important for making the books, because most of the books are made by belladonna. Some of them are made from different ingredients. Now, because the red rose was replaced by the poppy, so the poppy works just as good as the red rose. So if you see that on the website, on their website, it's because of the changes of the 1.7.10 version. You have to use poppy instead of red rose, so it works just as well. And then of course dandelion, and you'll get your herbology book. You're going to need stone and oak wood sapling in order to get the book of biomes. It'll tell you what type of biomes to get and everything. And yeah, belladonna and the odor of purity. The way I explained how to get odor of purity, you also get the brew of infections. And then for the breath of the goddess, belladonna, you get the distillery. Down here, use the belladonna and a charcoal along with the feather and ink sac. You also get the collected fumes. Collected fumes goes with your witch's oven. Basically what it does, I think it enhances the fumes, and I think you get more of the fumes. I'm not 100% sure. I just put it on there, and that was my first time experience. By the way, some of the stuff that I used in Witchery, I don't use, so we're going to be experiencing that together as I show you this mod as we progress. Some of the stuff I have experienced, and I will be bringing in some players for used as guinea pigs, by the way. You're going to be seeing me kill a lot of players as well as NPCs. There's a reason for this. Later on you get to have some fun later. But as you progress, you will start to discover your witchery skills. This collecting fumes. Anyway, going back to the books. Your other book is with belladonna, the whiff of magic, and you get the circle. This is a very important book. The circle magic book I use all the time for my rituals. If there's a spell that I want to cast, if there's something I want to change, if I want to change the heavens to where it's nighttime, and I want it to rain, and just thunder and lightning, or maybe if I want to be able to cast hell on earth, that is the book. That is the main book you need to have in your inventory at all times if you're going to do the Witchery mod. I carry that sucker around, and I even make another one just in case I lose the one I have on me, because I'm sorry, this book right here is very, very important. You know, as I make these episodes, you know, I'm getting them ready for you guys, so that way when I go and show them to you, I don't feel like an idiot, as though I'm not knowing what the hell I'm doing, because I want to be able to explain this to you quite clearly, so that way when you do this mod, you'll understand it full functional. Anyway, I'm not calling you guys stupid. You guys are very smart. You guys can probably figure this out without even looking at my video. I mean, this is just all fun and everything. So if you guys enjoy this video, you guys like this video, and you want me to do more, comment down below, slap that like button, and all that good stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I can't stress this enough. That book's important. Keep it in your inventory. Learn it, live it, love it. The ashwood. Everyone thinks the ashwood's really not that important. It is later on when you want to try and cast spells and do some brewing. So wood ash is very important, and flint and steel will get you the conjurations and fetish. This is actually this is the magic I have not played with. And this one, I want to experience it with you guys. So as I'm doing this mod showcase, we're gonna have fun with this, cause I'm gonna be playing this around with this, going in and out of creative mode and back out of creative mode and everything, trying to help understand how to do this. I think it's gonna be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be all right. And you need the int twig. Of course, you gotta kill an int for that. In order to do that, you gotta go chop down the trees. Once you do that, then you can create your symbology. Now, symbology is another one I have not played with. So, these two are gonna be fun for us to play with later on. Okay. In our next episode, I'm gonna teach you how to set up your ritual table. This is how I set mine up. They just added the pentacle on there. I love that thing. You'll understand why. You're probably thinking and wondering why I've got a dragon egg. Well, if you just defeat the if you defeat the end dragon, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never defeated the end dragon. How did I get this? Creative mode. Or there's another mod out there that'll help with that too. Anyway, if you get the end dragon's egg and put that sucker on your altar, this is gonna power your altar like mad. You're gonna need the candlesticks, which I'll show you in the next episode, as well as the cup, and then we get to open up this door. This is my favorite spot, is through this door. I don't want to. I locked it for a reason. You can't open it. You know why? Because you need a key in order to open it. I locked it in there for a reason. I put the key in here so that way I don't touch it. I got my door right here for my entrance of my house. Okay? But yeah, this is my pride and joy right here. I love the ritual circles. I love it to death. It's my favorite. That might get added on to the next episode. So if you're excited and want to know, yeah. The wither head also helps beef up your... You can use the skeleton head too. That helps. Those are the only two heads you can actually use to really actually power up your altar. And yeah, you can get the filled cup or regular cup, and that'll help power up your altar. As well as you can get one candlestick, or you can. I like doing this one the most, getting the main candlestick. But I'll show you what the power on my altar is. Yep, those numbers are correct, people. Look at all that. Once you get maxed out, and what's powering my altar, what's giving this all this bonus, the trees, the grass, the flowers, my garden over there, my garden over here, the vanilla, it powers off of the vanilla garden, it powers off of the witchery garden, it powers off the trees, the vines, even this right here, the moss, the vines, you can even have the vines and stuff from the jungles. Everything powers off of this altar right here. Everything does. And when that does, the more you add, the stronger your altar gets. Now, I like my altar around 8 or 9,000, so I can power and do some of the most scariest spells and rituals you can think of. So I try and do the best I can to get this altar beefed up as much as possible. And the only reason why I keep this altar out here is so it powers up my circles. I love my circles. I'm gonna have fun with that with you guys. I really am. And then I put an altar in here. This one's just a small one, but still, it's beefed up quite a bit. I put the egg down here. You can have the egg on the altar, you can have it on the side of the altar. Whatever you do, don't click on the egg, because it will disappear or you might hatch it. This will be explained in an episode. This is your athame. Athame, you know, used like most rituals and stuff, but some of these can be used in many different varieties. It also helps destroy certain mobs, so that's important. But yeah, this altar is important for powering up my witchery oven, as well as the distilleries outside. It powers up a lot of things. And this one doesn't have as much juice, but it's also keeping some things going. But anyway, guys, this is the second episode. The next episode is going to cover a lot of stuff. We're going to get into detail. We're going to get into much more deeper into the witchery. And then I might possibly add in the Pam's mod into the next episode. But I have to finish up with my garden first, because I have a certain way how I do my gardens, and I'm very picky. I'm a picky woman. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I hope it helps you quite a bit. Now, as long as you keep that thing powered in there, your ritual table, these will keep on going. As long as you keep feeding them. Now, certain amount of spaces, it can go so far. And I don't let you know if you can't power it. Trust me. Okay? But, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna show this to you guys. You guys will see this all around your world, okay? When you do the Witchery mod, the kitchen still needs to get set up. I love playing with Pam's mod. That's gonna be added into this. As again, I use this in Flatland. That's why I've been creating my world out of my own stuff. But you will see lots and lots of these things. These will give you plenty of bread. One haystack will get you 9 wheat, and 9 wheat, 3 in a row will get you a bread. So make sure you take these guys down so you can have plenty of food, because these guys are great. But I'm going to warn you, there's a monster spawner that spawns underneath these things, and it's random. So yeah, try to be careful when taking that down. But that's just a suggestion. You guys don't have to. Sometimes a wicker man is very good for many different things. This is another thing we will cover later on in the series, because this is very important for later purposes that I'll be explaining. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really enjoy the fact that you guys love watching this mod showcase. And thank yous for all the likes and supports, for everything that you guys have done. I appreciate everything you guys do as far as my video is concerned. These showcases will continue if you guys want them. And yeah, my 2 favorite mods is the Witchery and Pam's mod. This is what will be shown. We will be doing this for quite a while. So if you guys like this series, please continue. Subscribe to me, and I'll continue explaining to you how to do the Witchery mod, how to do the Pam's mod, how to cook certain foods, how to do certain things, and hell, I might even add some other mods into this, so that way you guys can understand why I like the mod the way I do. Yeah, subscribe, hit that like button, and yeah, we will continue doing mod showcases for you. I thank you very much, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful night. Take care, guys.